We're here at Face It Finals with probably our last interview of the day. Nero from Virtus Pro, you just came back from a great match against TSM. And well, it seems like the story all over again, all the time. With you and with TSM, you come back always, and TSM kind of have this tendency to choke. But let's actually start off with yesterday's match against Elevate, because that's a team that we don't really know too much. We haven't seen too much of them. So what did you, first of all, expect from them?
Probably we just felt confident against the Elevate team, but I think they kind of surprised us. Maybe not on Nuke, because we should win that like with a better score. We threw a few rounds and then it came to a close score. But on Cobblestone, I think they played really well. They had like a different style, which we didn't kind of expect. So they were pretty okay team. I mean, they had their own style of play, which is different, and I liked it.
So what about the TSM match? The first map was really one-sided. Then the second map was basically the same thing, just from TSM. And the third map, just walk us through the match. What did you feel like throughout the first two maps, and then on the last one?
Yeah, Mirage, which was the first map, was we had a good score, but the game was very close. There were lots of tight rounds. For example, the first gun round as T, Pasha won a like 1-on-3 situation. He killed a guy who was defusing the bomb, and they didn't make it like in the end. It was pretty tight, close game, and the first map, but the score didn't look like that. On Inferno, I feel like we got kind of destroyed. We tried some new setup, like a special trick for us, which didn't obviously work. Yeah, but on the third map, we made that huge comeback, which we didn't also expect from us. But yeah, that happens in games against TSM. So it was a very nice game.
So you mentioned that kind of happens against TSM sometimes. Did you really feel like they threw the lead away, because they were up, I think, 13-7 or 12-7, and they just couldn't get back to that? So what do you think they did wrong in those last 8-9 rounds?
I mean, CSGO is a momentum game. A lot of things depend on how you feel. So we just, I think it started with a 3-on-5 round. We won against them, and then we started winning more rounds. So that was the moment we woke up a little bit, won the first, second, and third, and then we kept going on and doing good stuff, which worked well. That's it.
So if I'm not mistaken, you're going to meet Nib tomorrow on the second game of day 3, the last day. What are you expecting from NIP, who have been kind of in a slump lately, because they had really bad games against Fnatic lately at this tournament, and then in Bucharest last week? So what do you expect from that match?
Bad games happen to everyone, I guess. So we know they can play their A game anytime. They can wake up and just start playing really good. So we're just gonna have to play our game and our style. It's difficult to predict, I guess.
How hard would you say is the veto process against NIP, because they keep switching it up? For example, against Fnatic, they didn't even veto overpass. They went with Cobble first, to veto Cobble first. So how hard do you think it is to actually get a good veto going for you?
I think we have a good setup for veto in here, and we feel confident against any matchup, I guess, with the maps in here. So still feeling confident, I guess.
Okay, thanks for the interview. Do you have any last words, shoutouts?
Just thanks for the support, and yeah, that's it. Have fun watching.
Okay, that was probably the last interview from day 2 at Face It Finals. So stay tuned to HL3.org for more like these tomorrow.